go. You ready?
Oh yeah, I'm checking to make sure the lineup is straight. Right side ain't what's up. My nigga Mac. I'm gonna go got him.
Dang. God, they run Reggie Nelson. What you call him stuff down? Let's go. Tag the left. Let's go.
A toss to Murray. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
There's so many things that go into playing the position of linebacker. Some of them are actually subtle. Doing the drill work that you do all the time in practice and carrying it over to the game. Get rid of blockers and get to the ball carrier, knock him down for a loss.
They go play action for Murray. Now Carr. He's going to let this one go deep.
Good shit, let's
Amari
go.
Cooper, his intended receiver, third down here. And Mr. Cooper, Amari, the headliner in this offensive unit.
Brandon, it's rare that you get guys so polished coming out of college, but Amari Cooper has carried himself like a pro probably since he was 6 years old. He is a terrific talent.
Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete.
Don't push him.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And it'll be fourth down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And Carr's going to keep it himself.
Let's go.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. But
I thought I had it.
And it is a gamble on their side of the field. But they have supreme confidence in picking it up on quarterback sneak. You can just feel it from this team.
From midfield, here's Carr. Surveying the field. It's Carr.
They pedaling it. That's fucking acceleration.
Gain of 31. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that one was inquiring about him and his skills. They say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. And a look at Seattle's defense.
When you say the name Richard Sherman, you get a wide variety of reactions. All I know is that when I watch him play, very few false steps, and excellent understanding of what offenses are trying to do.
Roberts with it over the middle. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Connects it to Roberts, right side. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Damn.
Crabtree for the completion. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself...
Oh, this nigga ran straight. Okay. I ain't...
Latavius Murray, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Take it, shut your fat ass up.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And left side here, it's Graham. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. For Graham, he hauled in 6 catches in Week 12, 67 yards. And by the way, a happy belated birthday to Mr. Graham. Turned 30 on November 24th.
Oh, that's very nice of you. You're so considerate. I like that.
Well, thanks.
And you know what
be here all week.
And you know what else he really likes?
What?
His health.
Yeah, absolutely.
His knee is back.
What the?
Totally sound. He's running around like the Jimmy Graham we knew in New Orleans and making those big-time plays where he goes over the top of everyone to catch the ball.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. But they've got a 3rd and inches coming up, trying to keep the chains moving. From midfield now, here's Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. First down, this is Rawls.
I hate when these niggas be getting off.
Immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So the tackle there by Khalil Mack. What a game against the Panthers. He had a sack, an interception, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, and a touchdown, all in the same game.
Is the statistician on the IR now? I mean, trying to keep up with all of his production. He's playing at that level that we all knew, anticipated, expected. He's just a guy that really refuses to be blocked.
By the way, first time that's been done since 2009. Our player's done that all in one game. On 3rd down, Wilson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Right? That's
and he's
how you
got
know
the first down as he gets it to the 8.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. First and goal from the 8. They'll try to run with Rawls. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. On 3rd and goal, pro side.
Block, nigga, block.
No gain
Shoot,
on
you
the
can't
play
even
that
hold your
time.
block.
So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. On is Hauschka now for the Seahawk field goal.
Man, stop playing.
That
That nigga L, bro.
Okay, offense, you've gotten down close, but it's still just the second quarter. I say take the 3 points. Plenty of game left to play.
And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
Now after the made field goal, Hauschka back out onto the field to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So the Raiders take the field on offense again, sitting at 9-2, Charles, clinching their first winning season since way back in 2002.
And for most franchises, everyone would be dancing in the streets right now to support them, right? Their fans have to be going crazy. But don't you get the sense with this team that they have a bigger target in mind?
I think a much bigger target.
I mean, 9-2, terrific. Hey, they've erased some of that history, but they think that they can make a real deep run in the playoffs and be a real factor towards the
Come on, bro. You can't be leaving the middle open, dude.
That one goes for 34
play your fucking
yards.
position.
And that'll be good for an Oakland first down.
There
will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Murray the lone setback. They go play action for Murray. And now the ball's lost it. Fumble.
Whoa.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual
I would ask
for the
else
team that lost it to get it back.
Fuck.
Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Carr gonna throw.
So here's your mama. Pick Jamie Lane.
It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the 11 on offense coming back out for Seattle, and maybe a little tired, maybe a little jet lag. The Seahawks have traveled over 27,000 miles this season.
You can't even see this shit.
5,000-mile round trip to Tampa was their second jaunt to the East Coast in 3 weeks.
I've never met a team in the NFL that's less concerned about their travel than the Seattle Seahawks. And that's good for them. And you're right. They could be tired. They could be fatigued. As you said, second time in 3 weeks. You'll never hear it come out of their mouths. Their head coach, Pete Carroll, whatever you put in front of us, we'll deal with it. Let's just get on the plane and go play. And I think it serves them pretty well overall.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. By Sean Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
The final shot here before half for Carr. He's got time. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Give him 30 yards there.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
Now a play fake here on first down. 20! And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jimmy Graham, 45 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And when you have a guy in the backfield who can catch the football, you don't just use him strictly for checkdowns or dump-offs. You make him part of the primary passing attack because what you're trying to do is get him into open field and then let him make people miss and advance the football.
Roberts got it. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Carr to throw again.
Come on, Lane, that was you.
Complete. They get 5
step
out of
up,
that
man.
one, and it moves the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll get 19 yards there. Good enough for an Oakland first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Here's Carr. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues.
Come on, right?
Who's going to make the big play?
He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. Now 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that will knot us up at 10.
No one
So
else
they come
knew
away
it.
from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but at least it does draw them back level.
And that has to be job one. A touchdown certainly would have been nice. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got the rest of the second half to try and get yourselves in front.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. On second down, wrong.
Come on, you let your block go just so this nigga
Brought
get
down at the
on.
32. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a third down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on third down. Wilson now to throw on third down. And that is incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it's fourth down. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect that.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Come on, dude. Come on.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He's got Curse. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Both sides were holding
Over there, he
back
just
now in
over
the
there
East
fast.
Bay. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On first down, Wilson. And left side here, it's Graham. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on, man. These niggas diving. You ain't diving it down far out, man.
They're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation.
Let go of you,
And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Now Wilson, he'll dump it off to Procise. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
No, this nigga dropped it. Fuck.
Like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football
Damn,
back.
man, this nigga had the ball.
Ready to take the
All you had to do was just fall. All you had to do.
It's not what they wanted.
Threw a low so you can fucking fall with the ball. Simple. You don't want to do that shit.
I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get in that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
And the offense can string something together, but they'll need to do it quickly here to try to get points on the board and win this game. On first down, Carr. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's brought down. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this.
Yeah, all it shakes out. No one else did it.
To throw his car. He's going
to
get a throw off. He's taken down. down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order. A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. Carr to throw. Finding time. Letting one
Dude, you not supposed to.
It's caught inside the 10. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath.
Come on.
At some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up.
Nigga, that man was supposed to blitz. I'm not worried about this shit.
Well.
Showed it right there. So just about a minute, and now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They come out here in the eye. From the 4-yard line, it's 1st and goal now. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Now they'll let Olawale have a crack at it. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. An extra defensive back in the game here on 3rd and goal.
Wait.
They'll go with a big back. This is Olawale. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jameis Olawale with time running out. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. This is fielded at the goal line.
Fuck it over, man. I pressed on this nigga by the Raiders.
And that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Seattle now ready to march on the field. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. He'll look to throw. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter. And they
it was out. Come on,
bro. We're going to get
bro.
a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
One last shot for Wilson. Now a desperation throw.
Let's go!
What? Oh, my, it was up for grabs. Now no time on
Let's fucking go, man.
An extra point will send us to overtime.
And that touchdown means a decision.
You dirty. You trying to ice fucking kick him,
and
bitch.
tie it up, or do they go for two and try and win it right now?
Oh, they dirty. Look at this
Critical
shit.
extra point.
No, it ain't. I made that shit.
And we are tied here in the fourth
Come on,
quarter.
man.
It's a little teaching
Let's
moment
go.
here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past,
Hope
we
I
had
get this
sudden
bitch
death. First team to score
Let's
wins,
go,
but no
man. And I
longer.
pressed the right one.
Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or
Fucking
don't
go,
score,
man.
the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into
Doug
sudden death.
Baldwin, man.
First team
Fucking
to score
clutch, man.
wins the game.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And out now come the Seahawks. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield,
No, wrong person. Fuck.
game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson.
Damn, man.
Picked off by Sean Smith. A costly mistake here.
I did not run that play 100
You know what
times.
they say when you throw an interception like that in overtime? You don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it.
I'm
Let's ask
totally
one of our
going motherfucker
statisticians
first
to
line,
break
not
that down
the
for us. That's typically how coaches and teams
Yeah,
feel about it. If you throw
for a
one,
second, he
you likely
overthrew
cost yourself the game.
instead of throwing it directly to him.
First and goal from the 5. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
Oh, that's some hoes to this,
We
bro.
need
They
extra time
first
to
they
decide
want.
this one. The rushing
Oh, they
score
some
in
that's some
OT
fluke
finishes
shit.
it off, but all throughout,
I ain't
really
tripping,
just
though.
a great game to witness.
I agree. And
Cause,
the
man,
time we were
like
watching and working on this game.
that it no that don't matter. That don't matter. It's working on you this whole game. Now all of a sudden he want to overthrow the receiver. That ain't make. I ain't tripping though. Good game, fuck. I ain't tripping.
Not there, they ran it in. And again, just a great game that we bore
That was just
witness
some
to.
fluke shit.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL.
Here you go with this
Sports.
stupid old shit. Nah, ain't no damn game thing. I can pick any other team and do the same shit. You say that, but I can. Anybody don't know shit, cause they ain't never seen you play with another team. Yeah, I can. I know it ain't. Okay. I'm not finna play with no trash ass team. Peace.